I hear the fields of Carolina cry, where Grandpa Horace marched beneath the sky. He wore the Union blue with chains behind, fought for freedom and left no man behind. Legacy, oh legacy in my bones, from the blood and the cotton to a heart made home. Tobacco leaves and iron stone, they worked the land so I could stand with a legacy in my bones.
Mama Dolly cooked with a holy grace.
Hello, my name is Ola Mae Sims-Harris. I am the daughter of Beverly Sims and Olivia Williams Sims. I am the 7th child out of 12 children. Now, the earliest that I remember of my great-grandfather was Horace Williams. Horace Williams was born in Weldon, North Carolina, and he came down into South Carolina. Prior to getting married to my grandmother, he joined up with the Colored Infantry, 37th Battalion, and he fought in the Civil War. Signed up in 1864, and he served for a year. And then he went back to Marion, close to the border of North Carolina, and married my great-grandmother, Polly Mary Crawford. My great-grandfather died in 1925, and my grandmother died in 1927. Now, out of that union between Horace and Polly, they had 9 children, and one of their children was John Williams, and that would be my grandfather. John was a soldier in World War I, and he was stationed down in that area there, and he was one of the colored troops. Back then, the army was segregated, so he had a pretty hard time. While in the military, he did suffer a gunshot wound to one of his lower limbs, and he ended up having trouble with that for a while, and it was finally amputated, and during that time, that's when he died in 1953, and he is buried up in Horry County at the Union Chapel Baptist Church. Now, he married my grandmother, Dolly Williams. She was a Dolly Wright before she got married. Her mother was Hagar Horry Wright. And out of that union of my great-grandmother, they had 4 children. My great-grandmother Hagar had Kevin Wright, she had Susan, she had Minda, and she had one called Annabelle. All of them are deceased now and buried in different areas and different states. But most of all, I remember that down through the years, they've taught us the importance of getting a good education. And that was one of our legacies that we continue to carry through to today, through our nieces, nephews, grands, great-grands, and great-great-great-grands. Mama Dolly was a good cook. Papa worked on a farm. During that time, after the Civil War, they had a lot of sharecropping. So he worked on a lot of tobacco. Grandmama did too. Tobacco and cotton on other people's farms and plantations. But that was the only way they could make it through. There was no other jobs. They had little education because most oftentimes they had to get out and work in those fields. But I just thank God that, like I said, they left us that legacy of education and also of loving the Lord Jesus Christ.